Hi everybody, welcome to the Harrison County Public Library. This is the Crafty Corner, and today I'm going to share a video with you on something that we're going to be making this month for Christmas, and it's called a Christmas recipe scrapbook. And so this is really going to be an instructional video. I don't really think that you need me to put it together for you. I think I can just tell you how to put it together and you'll be able to do it. These kits can be picked up at the Harrison County Public Library Lanesville branch if you've already registered. So they will be given out next Monday. But I just want to go through here and show you how they're made, and this is something that you can do at home with somebody else and kind of make it a fun project. And also the things that I'm giving you can be copied. They're not copyrighted or anything, so you can make copies and make more of these maybe with relatives or over the Christmas season. So let me go through and show you how they're made. First of all, I'm going to take out these cards so you can kind of see the front here. So this looks like a little apron, and it's got pockets on it, and the pockets allow you to put in your recipe cards. Now with your kit, you're getting 4 recipe cards. Again, you can make more copies of those if you want, and then or you can find recipe cards at any store. But I try to make the pockets big enough that your recipe cards will fit in them. But this just flips through here, and you can see that each little apron has a category. And like this one is for breakfast, and this one is for soups, and so on and so on. So each apron you're gonna decorate however you want to. I'm gonna give you everything that you need to get that done. So let me show you how to do your aprons. Okay, so everything you need is already in your kit for you to make your apron Christmas recipe books. So this is what your recipe cards are going to come on a piece of cardstock. And like I said, there's 4 of them for you to cut out, and you'll just take scissors and cut them out, no big deal. And if you need more, I would make copies of this before you cut this. It's easier. I would recommend putting it on cardstock. You can get white cardstock pretty much anywhere, including like the Dollar General and Walmart and places like that. You don't have to go into town and you know, hunt for it. It's available pretty easily. So that's what your recipe cards look like. Moving on, the next thing I'm going to show you is you are going to get a piece of cardstock with your pattern on it. Hopefully you can see that, but you have your apron cut out right there. It's already put it on here for you. All you need to do is take a pair of scissors, and you're gonna just cut along the lines, and it's not that hard. So every apron has a pocket of the same pattern. So what I did for my recipe book is I went through and I cut out every one of the aprons and every one of the pockets, and I kind of put them in a pile. So here's the patterns you can see that you'll have for your recipe book. And then what I recommend, after you get them all cut out and you get them, you know, separated from pocket and apron, then I would go back and I would match an apron to a pattern that you like. I would not use the same pattern for your apron as your pocket because you won't be able to see it, okay? So once you get those cut out, you get the fun part of going through and deciding what you're gonna want your apron to look like. So I will give you an example. So when I cut out this apron, I had one of the pockets cut out of the trees, and I went ahead and just put the tree down as my pocket. Now, when you go to put your pocket down, it's very important to remember that you only want to put adhesive on the side, the bottom, and the other side. You do not want to put it across the top, or you will not be able to put your recipe cards inside your little pockets. Now, here's my other recommendation. Do not use an adhesive runner. It's not strong enough to hold your pockets. You're really better off to use like Elmer's glue or tacky glue or some kind of a glue that will hold those pockets down. So again, I wouldn't use an adhesive runner, I'd use some kind of glue. And so then you can just go through and you'll be able to pick whatever pocket you want to match with that particular pattern paper. And that is the fun part, because you kind of get to pick and choose how you want your apron book to look. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you about your little apron book here, your recipe book. If you can see, it says Merry Christmas. It's got some clip art on it. Each page I tried to do some kind of clip art, like this one here's got this little saying down here at the bottom, and it's got a sleigh and all that. Well, guess what? You're gonna get the clip art to go with your recipe books, and this is what it looks like. You get a ton of clip art. I'm going to try to pull that back so you can see that, but you get a ton of clip art, and you get to decide what you want on your recipe book. Now, I want to recommend to you that you do not put anything up here between the saying and the pocket, because you won't be able to see it when you put your recipe cards in. And you also want to make sure that you don't get your pocket too high or your recipe cards won't fit. So this is the length that I chose, and it works pretty good, but you can go down a little lower if you want to. But yeah, again, the fun part is you get to decorate it however you want to decorate it. So that's one thing you'll get for your recipe book. The next thing you're gonna get is all these cute little sayings. And so each page, I chose a saying, and again, I put it at the top up here so that it would be able to be seen and you wouldn't cover it with your recipe card, but each of my pages have some kind of little saying on it. Like this one says, bless this kitchen. I've got another one here that says, let's cook. So just cute little sayings to add to your recipe book, and you'll be getting those as well in your kit. And you will also receive your labels that tell you what different pockets are for. Like you've got appetizer soups, main dishes, side dishes, desserts, miscellaneous, salads, and breakfast. And so you just cut those out. I cut mine out into a square, and I just put them right in the middle of my pocket so you can kind of see that. All right, and the last two things that you'll get in your kit that you'll need is you're gonna get a binder ring about this size, and you will need to get a hole puncher and punch 2 holes in your top. There's a mark where you'll be punching. Each one of your aprons needs to be punched at that hole mark, and you'll put your binder clips through the holes, and they're really easy. They just open up like that. If you can see that, they just kind of open, and then you slip them through your hole and then close them. And then you're just gonna take the ribbon provided for you, and you're gonna tie 2 ribbons on each one of the binder rings, and it just adds some dimension to it. It adds some other embellishments to your recipe book. So now remember, these are made however you want to make them. There's no right or wrong way. I would love to see pictures of what you're doing. And also, if you don't have a hole puncher and you would like to have me help you punch these, just cut out all your aprons and then bring them to me, and I will get them punched for you, not a problem. So hopefully you'll enjoy this craft and do something fun this holiday season. And check back with us in the new year. I'll be having more crafts to go for you. So hopefully everybody stays safe and happy and have a happy holiday season. Thank you.